it's me, Ms.Blue, the Oracle. Now, as you know, we are about to dive into Planet Remix. And as we get ready to get into the cipher, I do want to let you know that it is Planet Remix, and a lot of times we cover adult content. So at this time, if you have anyone who's a minor, I would suggest that you put your headset on or get yourself in a place where you can enjoy your time on Planet Remix. But until then, put the babies out, do what you need to do so we can be responsible while knowing our magic. This show, this information, we dive into a lot of things that are adult content. And so therefore, if you are a minor, I want you to stop what you're doing right now. And I definitely want you to get your parent or your guardian's consent before diving into the remix. Well, enjoy. Enjoy the share. Yeah, and keep knowing your magic. We just gotta be responsible while growing up on planet Earth.
Oh, oh my goodness. Peace and greetings, Soul Family. Welcome, 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 welcome into Planet Remix. I am Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle. Welcome on in. Just want to welcome everyone on into the cipher. Welcome on in. Let's do a sound check really, really quick and make sure you all can hear me nice and clear. If you can hear me nice, loud, and clear, go ahead and let's put a star in the room for all the stars in the building. Peace and greetings, Soul Family. How's everybody feeling? How are we all doing? Yeah. Let me know if there is sound to be heard in the blue room. Oh, yeah. I see the stars in the building. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. Yeah, what a weekend. How we all feeling? Let's check in. First of all, let me say this. Let's definitely get those likes up, those invites out, because right now the phone lines are down. The phone lines are down, and it's all good because I got a lot of information that I'm going to be sort of kind of cosmic dripping on you tonight. So you might want to get a pen, a piece of paper, something to write on, to jot down all of these downloads and activations that you're going to be getting here live on Planet Remix. So welcome on and welcome everyone. Welcome to all the Soul Family. And we're going to do a check-in in just a moment, but I didn't send an invitation out, so I am strictly relying on our frequency, on our cosmic vibe tonight to get the message out. So let's utilize our technology, utilize it for the advancement of the quest of expansion on the planet and raising the frequency. So let's get those likes up if you're in the blue room, because right now this is the only place in the cosmic galaxy that we are broadcasting from. We're broadcasting live right here from YouTube. So get your phones out, tap into your friends and others, because you're going to want to hear this message that I'm going to be sharing with you, this channel I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. We're going to be covering something that I don't do too often here. Now, when we were in the astrology class, this is something we talked about all the time. And a lot of times when we're doing energy work. But with this Aquarius new moon coming up, full moon. It's a full moon, but yet it is a new moon, meaning the frequency, the vibe, the energy that this new moon is going to be bringing in is totally new. And I mean that in every sense of the way. The last time you felt this vibration, baby, you were in a whole nother lifetime. You were a whole nother lifetime, in a whole nother continent. You were in a whole nother vessel, a whole nother being. Like everything about you was completely different. And so this full moon is hitting a little different. In fact, we've had a lot of cosmic alignments that have been hitting a little different. But welcome on in. I am Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle, and I want to welcome you on into Planet Remix. So whether you're listening to this live, and by the way, shouts out to the seen and the unseen listening in live, or if you have traveled from the past to the present time, such as now, or if you've traveled from the future to this current moment, I want to welcome you on in. Welcome you. Welcome everyone on in. All of the magic makers, star beings, and the star seeds on the planet. Welcome in. Let me know where you all are tuning in from. First of all, I want to give a big shout out because we do have one of our moderators in the building tonight. Brother Lance is in the building. Can we give it up for Brother Lance holding it down in the blue room, holding it down, chat, for us? And chat, I'm really going to rely on all of you tonight. We need all hands on deck. So we can definitely go ahead and raise the frequency and the vibration, not only in our little scope here, but all throughout the cosmos, so our soul family can find us. It's like sending out a cosmic signal. It's like a lighthouse showing the way. And when you click that like button, you are letting the algorithm know, the frequency know, and it's pushing our content to the very top so it can let people know that, hey, some good stuff going on over here. Some real good shit happening right here that's going to be going down. Excuse me for all the babies in the building, but we already played the PSA. But let's do this. Let's check in because we got a couple of announcements before we get ready to dive in. And again, you're going to want to get some pen, a piece of paper, get you something to drink, get comfortable, sit yourself back. And oh, by the way, I didn't add this. Even if you're traveling from the future to this time, I just want to welcome you on in. So I definitely want you all to do me a favor. Tell me where you're checking in from. What city, what state, what country? Where are you representing? Because you are holding the frequency for the space that you're in, the city that you're in, the place that you're in. And collectively, we are helping to lift that veil just a little higher on the planet. We got Brother Lance checking in from Mobile, Alabama. QT Wise checking in from Cleveland, Ohio. KY Goddess checking in from Louisville, Kentucky. We got Mr. Dandy. Is it Mr. Dan Mid checking in from South Carolina? Kevin is representing the ATL. Mary is holding it down for Detroit. Welcome on in. Priestess Nadra is in the building. I see you doing your thing, Priestess. So honored, so proud of you. Priestess Nadra checking in from Boston. Goddess Essence Energy. Love the name. So perfect. Checking in from Aurora. Oh my goodness. Colorado. Those aurora lights have been hitting the planet in a very big way. Teach. Is this Teach Her? Teach Her Henry? Representing Miami. James is representing Minnesota. Tremel is representing Florida. Brittany Vines is representing for the Big D, the RTP, Durham, North Carolina. David Soul. Oh my goodness. I love that name, David. Representing Allenstown, Pennsylvania. Jonathan is representing London, England in the building. Welcome on in. Miss April Daniels is representing Chi-Town, Chicago. Maya Dia is representing Houston. Ashley, I Am Infinite Being is representing Florida. Welcome on in. King Productions is in the building. I noticed the cadence go off at morning. Found out today, noon and sunset. Nature's Alarm. Amazing. Yes, it is. Reginald is representing Barbados is in the building. Welcome on in, Barbados. Doreen is in the building representing Newark, New Jersey. Angelique is representing Mississippi, Mississippi. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. Healing Pools of Love is representing North Carolina. Organically Waved. Organically Waved. I like that. Representing New Jersey. Mika H is representing Virginia. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to everyone. Magic Alchemist Vibes. Oh, we need sparkles for that. That's a whole frequency right there. Magic Alchemist Vibes. I love you guys' names. We're welcoming Birmingham, UK. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah. Oh, King, you're talking about the bugs. That's right. They're the cicadas. The cicadas are out. Asia still representing Cleveland, Ohio. Maria is in the building representing London. London in the house. We got our international listeners in the building. Always wonderful to see you all in the building, as well as everyone listening from all over the world. All over the world. I got a couple of announcements, not too many. First thing, I owe you all an apology. And if you know, you know. I owe you all an apology. Let me shine my lips up before I say this. I'm going to have to smooth talk myself into this one, but I owe you all an apology for real. Because if you all know, I went on live, I want to say that was yesterday, and I talked about how I was just so excited because I had put out a morning blast on the Frequency Vibe, Soulful Vibes, broadcast channel under Instagram, under the Oracle Blue, my personal page. And I was so excited. The feedback was so amazing. Initially, I did it for my sister. And then I said, hey, you guys, go on over, which I still want you to do, and subscribe. I know many of you are subscribed to the Remix Instagram page, but I want you to subscribe to my personal page, the Oracle Blue. I want you to subscribe to that page because that's where the broadcast channel is. And I was going to get up when I get up every morning. I was going to send out this quick little broadcast message, and it was just going to be this whole vibe. And this morning, I got caught up. You guys. I got caught up digging in the records. I got caught up, and I'm not making an excuse. I got caught up sending out the visionary guidance sessions replay. I got caught up in trying to get caught up on email. Next thing I know, I looked at the clock. It was 10 o'clock. It was 11 o'clock. It was 12 o'clock. It was 1 o'clock because I don't do readings typically on Fridays. And then it hit me. You promised that you were going to send this out, and I didn't. But here's what I did do. So first of all, I want to apologize to you guys, and I am going to get back on that grind. I'm going to find my groove with that, but I'm going to get back on my grind. This is something that you all voted for under the community tab here under YouTube to say that you wanted more of. To date, one of the top shows in 2024 was the shows that entailed all of the 12 zodiac signs and giving insight. You all said you wanted to see more of that. And I promised to bring it. And I kind of dropped the ball on that. And hence tonight, which this has everything to do, and I want you all to know this in real time, right? I'm always going to be completely honest and transparent with you. Real time, this has everything to do with the shocking revelations of the Aquarius full moon. And some of you are feeling it now, but I'm going to be going into details based on a channel that I received. So we're going to get a mixture tonight of astrology, astronomy, the Akashic records, and just pure, organic, psychic, multisensory oracle vibes. That's what we're going to get. And I'm just going to give it to you guys. I'm going to give it. I took very great notes. I've been writing it down all day today. I have been in the records all day putting this together. So I'm excited to share. You all let me know if we want to do more of this. I am totally committed to doing more. But I am going to need to see the exchange of energy. So this is where I need you all to let me know, okay? So it's a space that I'm stretching outside of my comfort zone to do more of. Some of the things, the same things that I share with you guys, I'm doing those same exact things with myself. So first of all, I want to apologize to everyone on the broadcast channel for not honoring that agreement. But don't worry, your girl got you, because I'm going to keep my word now. If you go back to the Oracle the Oracle Blue on Instagram, you will see that I put an overall up for the frequency check-in for the whole entire weekend. So that's going to cover me to the weekend. And then I will have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, you get it. I will have the rest of that time to honor that. And if you want to be a part of the broadcast channel, I want you all to go here. This is going to take the place of the text message for now. And I've decided I had that revelation. Until we finish getting everything set up, definitely going to use Soulful Vibes, the broadcast channel. That's going to be a place that I communicate with you all. So pass the word on for anyone. Details can be found in the show notes. And again, we're broadcasting live, but we're only broadcasting right here on YouTube. Right now, blog is having some technical issues. I'll try to log in there a little later. But again, I have some information I want to give you. So I think that's more at hand. By the way, welcome to everyone who just entered the chat. Welcome on in, and everyone who's listening in. So that's number one. I want to apologize for that. I just want to apologize to that. And then second, oh, not that. Where is it? I want to say happy born day to everyone celebrating a born day during the month of August. We are still in Leo season, but we are making our way, right? Downtown. We're making our way into Virgo season. We're making our way downtown. We're just making our way downtown. So happy birthday to everyone celebrating a born day this month, this entire month. The other thing I want to give a big shout out for is for everyone who purchased the Galactic e-files. Oh my goodness. the new era. I want to give a big shout out. And if you don't know, there is a new Galactic e-files that is available for download. And this one, as they all are, so unique, so innovative, so in tune with what's happening at this time, and such a powerful tool for transformation in assisting you on your journey in real-time magic. I have a magic mirror in the pack. You guys have already been emailing me, letting me know that you're just on day 2, day 3, day 4, and the magic mirror has already activated. It's so many things. You're going to get 45 minutes and 56 seconds of magic, pure magic instructions that I will be giving to you. And you will also get 17 pages of a digital download that you will work with. You'll have your magic mirror, which is in the pack. You're also going to have your activation paper. That's going to go along with it. And also, you are going to have your activation papers for your magic mirror. And you actually are also going to get your third eye Stargate activation paper. That's in there, along with the instructions, how to use it, how to begin to work with it. Now, this magic mirror is something that's been around for eons. And this magic mirror was inspired by a telecommunication message, a channeled message I received directly from Brother Bobby Hemmett, and really just gave me the instructions on how to place the magic in the magic mirror. And I take you step by step how to tap in and lock into that magic. It's so important right now. We've been going through so many upgrades, so many downloads have been coming in. And what's happening is, as Earth is going through its ascension process, we are going through our ascension, transformation, whatever you choose to call it, what word, upgrade you're going through. And this is going to help you with the expansion of your pineal gland and your third eye, to bring that into perfect alignment with higher cosmic vibrations, so you can calibrate and align your third eye and your pineal gland and bring that all into alignment. All into alignment. All of it. So I want you all to really, really get to working with the Galactic e-files. I really, really feel that you're going to get a lot of benefit out of it. Everything, all of the tools that I share with you all is so that I can put the magic back into you, so you can know that the magic is in you, for you to unlock that, taking you step by step how to work with that. And then you get to infuse your own magic in it. So it's available now on the digital download store. All you have to do is click the link, and once you click the link in the bio, it will take you directly there. You can purchase it and you can actually get to work with it. And you can just begin to start working with it. So just powerful. And if you haven't had a chance to go back and listen to the last 2 shares, even though I know we're technically, right, outside of the Lion's Gate, I want you to listen to that show. We are still going for the goal, baby. We are still going for the goal. We are stepping into a new era of integration of all the work that we've been doing on ourselves and all the work and all the downloads we've been taking in. This is going to be pretty consistent with the next 2 years. So get used to it. Get used to the change, the transformation, the rapid change, transformation that's going to be available for you, because this is what we all signed up for. That's why we are here. And I'm so grateful for that. So I wanted to get that out the way just to let you all know that it is available. And I cannot wait to read your feedback on how you're working with this energy. So someone just told me they received the PDF and they cannot download it. Then you need to change your browser because it's a regular PDF file. So if you can't open it, it's probably the browser you're using. Try another browser and see if that works for you. Try something like Google Chrome. If you're on Apple, use Safari. If you're trying to do it on your phone and you don't have the ability to transfer PDF documents with high resolution, that could be the issue. So you may want to try that. Plus, right now, technology is going through its own transformation. That can be a little tricky. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's going through some transformation, so it can be a little tricky there as well. So just take a look at that and see. All right. So now that we've done that, I want to say welcome again. We're going to be talking about shocking revelations under the Aquarius full moon. First, we're going to talk about everything to expect. I'm going to take you through all of the signs. I will tell you this, I will be using your rising sign. Well, let me take a step back and say this in a responsible way. I would recommend that you listen to your rising sign, because this is going to be the one that is going to be more impactful. You're going to find that it's more impactful in your day-to-day life, that you can see in your day-to-day life. Listening to your moon sign is going to be the inner workings of how you emotionally will be dealing with the energy that's on the planet and the transformation that is available to you. Your sun sign is going to be how your personality is going to come shining through. But what's going to be closer to what's going to be in your scope is going to be these possibilities. And I say this as a possibilities because I'm not giving it to you as a prediction. I'm giving it to you as timelines. These are going to be some of the timelines that's going to be available to you. Again, even though I love astrology, I would like to consider myself a visionary astrologist, where I infuse things such as the multisensory world and other spiritual, esoteric, and spiritual science of the metaphysics into the equation, and I put the power back in your hands. So the power is in you. So when I'm giving you this information, that's what I want you to put on the table for yourself. So listen to your rising, your sun sign, and your moon sign, because this is going to give you a holistic view of the timelines you will have available to you. Your role in being in the driver's seat in your life, and also knowing what you feel your spirit is calling you to do at this particular time, is for you to utilize this information as a tool. Remember, as much as the astronomy and these entities, because these are literally entities and deities as I see it, when we are talking about Mercury and Venus, this is a entity, this is a deity, this is a spiritual body, is impacting us. As much as that is impacting us, we are impacting it. We are doing a cosmic dance together. Nothing is locked in stone because one of the tools that we receive when coming on planet Earth, the tool that we receive, it's kind of like our ace in the pocket. And that is our trump card, even though I don't want to say that word, the ace, the trump card is free will. But if I know what timelines are available to me, I am not quantum leaping into a timeline I don't want. And I'm also being more aware. I'm being more intuitive. I'm recognizing my own power. I'm recognizing my own intuition. And I'm utilizing my free will, taking action, setting intentions, while also navigating the landscape of what is available. I want you all to understand that. To understand that. That is the true as above, so below. And when you can understand that, then you can navigate. So let me know, are we ready to let's get into this read. Let's get into this. So I'm going to be talking about the Aquarius full moon that's going to be happening on August the 19th. August the 19th. And that's going to be different depending on where you are in the world, but pretty much between you can do 2 days before and 2 days after, depending on where you live in the world, in the galaxy. That's where this impact is. We're going to start out with all the fire signs because I really wanted to do this by elements. So where are my fire signs? And if you don't know what the fire signs are, these are going to be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Where that triple threat at? Where are my fire signs? Put a fire in the room if you are a fire sign and let us know what fire sign are you. And remember, you're going to listen for sun, moon, and rising. But I'm going to be basing these off of your rising sign. What I'm giving you right now is based off your rising sign. But you're also going to be listening for all the others. But where are my rising Aries, rising Leo, rising Sagittarius? Where you at? Do we have them in the building? Born on the 19th, a Libra rising, chocolate thunder from down under, 8888. Let's go. We got Leo rising, Aries rising. There you go. There are my Sagittarius rising. Okay, I see you all. Aries rising. Welcome on in. Okay, so here we go. For the fire signs. Okay, so here's the thing that I want you to expect. Okay, this is going to be your first timeline because I'm going to be giving you guys two timelines. So get out a pen and a piece of paper. So here it is. I want you to get ready for a creative DNA explosion. Fire signs. You are about to take your creativity in your life to a level you haven't felt in this lifetime. It's going to be an explosion of creativity. This is what I want you to do. Make sure you keep a notebook, a pen next to your bed. If you don't have electronics in your room at night, if you have your phone, I want you to write these creative explosions that are coming because they're coming straight from the center of our Milky Way galaxy. They're coming straight from the center of our Milky Way galaxy from you. And here's the thing. The ancestors are pushing these signs and symbols, making sure that they go to you. You have been chosen for this creative expression. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your rising sign. You've been chosen for this, and rightfully so. Write them down, because some of these things, I've talked about this for years, may not be for you. So I don't want you to get overwhelmed when all of these downloads, all of this information, this creativity explosion starts to come in. I don't want you to think that all of this is for you to manifest and create in the world. Remember, you are the fire starter. You're the one to light the way. And so you will have enough of this creativity explosion that you can begin to share with others when inspired. Because this full moon is going to be lighting up the sector of innovation and self-expression. You can almost feel it now. It's like, I promise you, you can taste it in the air, fire, my fire signs. So here's what I want you to put yourself in position with, and be flexible here. Expect these sudden bursts of inspiration. The reason these sudden bursts of inspirations are coming in, you know why it's coming in? It's here to push your ass to break free from these old patterns. And let me tell you when you can expect this, my fire signs. When you're sitting there thinking about an ex, or when you're sitting there thinking about the mistakes you have made in your life, when you're sitting there thinking about what you could have did, what you should have did, what you would have did, boom, that's when you're going to have that creative explosion. It is there to push you out of your old patterns. Here's the key to mastering this energy, mastering this timeline, because in order for you to get on this timeline, you have to move when you get the inspiration. You have to take action. Get you a pen, get your phone, get a tablet, write it down. If you are at work, if you're driving in the car, put it so you can speak it on notes. Tell it to the person in the car, your loved one, your family, your children, the people around you, so you can remember it. Get it documented. Get it documented. And as soon as you can, start channeling your energy into something, but here's the key word, that you are passionate about. If you have that passionate project, put it in. Even if it's not the creative inspiration you received. You could be working on something right now. Remember, everything is not for you to drop everything you're doing now and switch. It's really to get you to break free from old patterns. You're opening up a whole new sector of pulling in creative energy. It's a recalibration for you. It's a recalibration for you. All of this energy is a recalibration for your entire being. You will receive this download. Now, I'm going to throw a little caution out there for my fire rising signs, because you know how you can be. Make sure you take time so you do not burn out. Be mindful of when you need to rest, when you need to chill out, when you need to power down, when you need to take a break. Use this as your fire mantra. I create with purpose and passion, and make sure that whatever you're creating, whatever you're working on, you are creating with the highest purpose and the highest passion. So that's the fire signs. I love that for you guys. a creative DNA explosion straight from the center of our Milky Way galaxy. I can't wait to see the downloads that you receive. Again, you're listening. This portion strictly for rising signs. Okay? All right. Where my water babies at? Where my Cancer, my Scorpio, and my Pisces rising? If you're a Cancer or Scorpio or Pisces rising, go ahead and put water. Put the water symbol, put the wave in the chat. Come on, chat. Put the wave in the chat so we can see where you are. And also my fire signs, let me know how that resonate with you of where you are. But put the water sign in the chat. I see the Cancer rising there, but put the water sign. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and get me some liquid magic right now. Okay. Witty T, Angelique. Okay. We got Scorpio rising. Okay. All right. What is that? We got Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces rising. A lot of Cancer rising. Pisces rising. Okay. You want some liquid magic, Michelle? Of course. I'm going to send it all over. Gotti says, as a fire sign, I can feel that where my creativity has expanded in my music lately, been having so many visions regarding music. Powerful. Leo rising, Priestess Melanie. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now, this Aquarius full moon, it's stirring the pot. You hear me, my water rising signs? It is stirring the pot in the biggest way. It's stirring up all of your emotional waters. But what it's doing is it's bringing these hidden feelings to the surface. All of these things that you have hid, pushed down deep within, it's bringing it to the surface. And let me tell you why. Because this is your healing time. This Aquarius full moon is your healing time, Cancer rising, Scorpio rising, Pisces rising, for deep healing and intuitive insight. Deep healing and intuitive insight. Your intuition is getting ready to be off the Richter scales. So pay attention to your dreams, your sleeping dreams and your waking dreams, your deja vus. Pay attention. Signs and symbols are being sent to you by the ancestors. They are carrying these signs and symbols to you in your dream state. So important. They are carrying these powerful messages. And these messages, absolutely, the messages that are coming in, these are powerful, powerful messages that are coming. You have to dive into your self-care rituals. This is all about how do I love myself? How do I care for myself? Not on an ego, eccentric type of way, but in a deep, intuitive way. What does that look like? Self-care. What does it look like? How do you love yourself? What actions are you talking about? What rituals do you do that can fall into the category of self-care? Are you always putting yourself on the back burner? Are you constantly people pleasing? Are you always feeling like you have to be the one to sacrifice to help others? Are you always the one to say, don't worry about it, I'm good, I just want to make sure everybody else is taken care of? You are performing rituals on yourself. And this Aquarius full moon is coming in along with the ancestors to say, this isn't how we do this anymore. This is not how this works anymore. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be able to honestly have healthy self-care. Your physical body, mental body, spiritual body, your soul body. You have to be able to take care of that in a balanced, healthy way. These codependent relationships, this always being the sacrificial lamb for everyone else, no more. No more. It's time for this deep healing. Amplify your intuition so you can begin to start trusting yourself more, so you can start moving more, so you can know what self-care truly looks like for you, and you can still show up for those you love and care for in your life. You can have healthy relationships that's not based upon the manipulation of your emotions. Either you manipulating the situation to get the emotional high and feeling you want, or others manipulating your emotion to get the feel and the high that they want. Either way, remember I told you all at the start, the ancestors are bringing these messages. So I wouldn't be surprised if your great-grandmother or grandfather or passed away loved one doesn't come in your dream to bring you this message. Because Spirit says it is time now to let these waves of change cleanse your spirit. You will be going through an emotional cleansing during this Aquarius full moon. And these emotional waves of cleansing that you're going through is amplifying and electrifying your intuition. Just like if you were to put electricity in water, the quickest way for you to shock your ass is to let some electricity move through water. It's going to amplify your third eye and your crown chakra, so your intuition is on sight, baby. On sight. You will be getting intuitive hits that will be clear. And you will be able to step aside from your emotion. Step outside of the false emotions of your mind. This is what the Aquarius full moon is offering you, the opportunity to cleanse Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Cleanse these false emotions, these emotions that have kept you locked and held back from your true divine self and shining and being that star that you truly are. So here is your activation mantra. I flow with emotional wisdom, meaning you are not becoming emotional without the wisdom first. You are holding those emotions as your sacred tool. When you are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water is a sacred tool for you. Your emotions is a sacred tool. It's not what is supposed to be guiding and leading you. It is a superpower for you. When you allow your intuition to lead first, And you are able to allow these waters to bring deep healing and intuitive insight to flow through your entire being with wisdom. So powerful. That's for my water babies. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a little emotional with that. That's deep for you guys. So this is the timeline that is available for you. For my rising water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now, where my earth babies at? Let's put an earth sign. Let's put the earth in the building. If you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn rising in the building. If you're an earth sign, go ahead. If you're an earth sign, put the earth sign and let me know. Let me know what you are. Let me know which one you are. Yes, we are live. Let me know where my earth signs at. By the way, thank you all who are purchasing the Galactic e-files. The Galactic e-files New Era. I just want to give a shout out to you. Yeah. Oh, look at my earth signs in the building. Choose Love always said, indeed, powerful indeed. Goddess essence, energy, earth sign. I see that. What earth sign? We got a Capricorn rising in the building. Don't worry if you missed anything. You can always go back to the download. Let's see. I see a lot of earth signs, but let me know where my earth rising signs are. Tell me what earth. Are you a Taurus rising, a Virgo rising, Capricorn rising? Okay. All right. Capricorn rising, Priestess Lisa. Hip shimmy is Virgo rising. Michelle, Virgo rising. All right. Here we go. Okay. My earth rising signs. You know what this is giving? This is giving grounded visions meets cosmic inspiration. I want you to write that down for my earth rising signs. This is grounded visions meets cosmic inspiration. And that is speaking to me in such a powerful way. Let me tell you, you are being called, Taurus risings, Virgo risings, Capricorn risings. You are being called to think outside of the box that you have gotten out of. Let me say that again for the earth signs that didn't hear me in the back. You are being called to think outside of the box that you got out of box. So we're going even further out. You're being called to think outside of the box you got out of, and that box. And this is everything from your day-to-day life, from the work that you're doing in this world, your job, your family, your relationships, your daily routine. This energy right here is sort of the breakdown, the breakthrough energy. Expect breakthroughs. And I don't say that often, but I want you to expect underneath this Aquarius full moon, expect some breakthroughs in problem solving. Matter of fact, get out a pen and a piece of paper, and I want you to write down 3 of your top problems that you got going on in your life, because you will have the problem solved. It's going to provide you the energy to solve these problems. Let me give you some area of focus, my earth babies, to focus on. Finances and your health. Need I say more? When it comes to your money, finances, how your finances and your health, you're going to get a breakthrough. You're going to solve this problem. The riddle will be solved. What you have to do is stay open. You have to stay open. Taurus rising, Virgo rising, Capricorn rising. You're going to have to stay open. And let me tell you what you're going to have to stay open to. Unconventional solutions. Unconventional solutions. Meaning these have to come straight from your higher self. Unconventional. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. It's not, I need to get the money from my job, working overtime to pay this bill off, and that's going to make everything right. You have to stay open. You have to stay open. So if someone says to you, hey, what you doing this weekend? I don't really have anything going. I wanted to know. My friend is having a wedding, and they're paying people $250 to come for an hour to help them set up. Ding, unconventional solution. Hey, what you doing on Tuesday night? Because I got a group of people that's got to meet with me in the office on Monday. Girl, you know how you make them vegan hors d'oeuvres? Can you make me a tray of that? I'll pay you. Ding, unconventional. Wait a minute. Did you tell me that you set up a Poshmark account? Yeah, I did that a long time ago. I was cleaning out my closet, but I never really did it. Girl, they got mad people looking for them pants and them shoes and them things you giving away. Somebody just showed the pair of them pants that you was talking about the other day on Poshmark for $150. Ding. Okay. Here's another thing. Oh, you said you're not feeling well? Well, guess what I heard? There was a friend of mine. She was going through the same situation that you were going to. And she went down to the holistic store, and it's a lady there with the table set up. And she was talking about these different herbs and different medications. Some of them are traditional and some of them are herbal. But when you mix these two together, ding, she said she don't have that problem no more. Unconventional solutions. Oh, you said you needed to get a ride to work? You didn't know how you were going to get that because your car was in the shop? A friend of mine's got a car at home and they're kind of having a hard time. They're willing to pay somebody if you got insurance. They'll let you use the car and you only got to pay them $50 a week. Ding, solution. You get the point? Stay open. Stay open to unconventional solution. Okay? This is for my Earth rising signs. This Aquarius full moon. Finances and health. It's moving you from the box. Yes, you been got out of the box. If you listen to me, you're not in a box. But you got out of a box and created another box, Spirit says. And so now it's time to move further from that box in another way. Stay open. Unconventional solutions. So I'm going to give you your mantra, your magical mantra. I am open. I build with clarity and innovation. I am open. I build. I am a builder. Okay? I am a builder. And I build with clarity and innovation. So Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn rising. This Aquarius full moon is gifting you the vision of clarity and innovation. What Aquarius is known for is pushing you in that direction. Unconventional. You know, Uranus, which is the modern day ruler of Aquarius, is telling you to come get it. Come get it, but it's not going to be the way you think you're supposed to come get it. Come get it this way. All right? How we doing so far? How we feeling? How we feeling? We on the earth signs. We just got one more to go. My air babies, where you at? My Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius rising signs. Where you at? Where you at? Where my rising air? We need the air to be rising in the building. Go ahead and put the puff. There you go. In the building, you aqua rising. All right. So that's going to be Gemini rising, Libra rising, and Aquarius rising. There we go, Doreen. Libra rising. Gemini rising, Sammy. Brittany Vise is Aquarius rising. And Chocolate Thunder from Down Under. I love that damn name. Can we give it up for Chocolate Thunder from Down Under? 8888. All right. Bree Bay is Aquarius rising. April DeCrystal, Libra. Divine by name. Oh, we got a lot of Aqua babies. Aqua rising in the baby, in the building, in the baby, in the building. All right. Call me Fudge Pop. Aquarius rising. That's what I'm talking about. Jasmine Green rising. Here we go. KY Goddess. Gemini rising. So here we go. Now listen. I need you to hold on. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats, my air babies. We about to go for a ride. That air ain't there for no reason, baby. Because the moon is going to hit home for you. Because what it's activating, it's hitting the bullseye for activating your social circles and your future plans. Can we put divine blueprint on the table, please? It is activating my Gemini rising, Libra rising, and Aquarius rising, your social circle, and your future plans. Listen, sudden changes, revelations are going to come through from friends and your network, because this is a powerful time to align with your goals and your true values, to connect with like-minded souls. Do you know how powerful that is? Gemini rising, Libra rising, and Aquarius rising. This about your social circle and your future plans. It's time to get in formation. Yeah, this Aquarius full moon is getting you in formation. It's going to be some sudden changes, revelations that are going to come through from friends and networks. I would like to think this was one of them networks. You getting an early dose of your revelation and your sudden changes right now. Hence the reason, because I'm a Libra rising, why I'm even doing this. Social circles and future plans, sudden changes and revelations coming through the door like, whoa. It's coming through the door like, whoa. Okay? From friends or networks? Or can we go ahead and add and soul family? Because it is time. It's time. Time been gone. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius rising. For you to get in alignment, listen, with your true values. Values. So I need you to get very, very clear. Very clear on your true values. What are they? Go over them this weekend. Look at your true values. What do you really value? What goals are you attempting to get in alignment with? What goals are you attempting to get in alignment with? Because this is where it's moving you to connect with more like-minded souls, meaning you feel comfortable, you understand the people you are around. If you don't have that alignment, just hold on, because it's going to happen. You will have your revelation, your sudden changes with like-minded souls. So let me give you your activation mantra for my air rising Geminis, Libra, and Aquarius. I soar. You know, when something is soaring, it's very, very, very high. When an eagle is soaring in the sky, it can see all things. Soaring high, can see if there's an ant crawling on the ground, if there is a fish swimming in the sea or the ocean. An eagle can see that from way up in the sky. I soar with purpose and vision. I soar with purpose and vision because where the upgrade is going to be coming for the air sign is in your clairvoyancy. You will have visions of where these sudden changes and these revelations are going to be coming in. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So there you go. We have covered all of the signs. We have covered all of the signs for the Aquarius full moon. So I want you to know this Aquarius full moon, if we had to theme it up, the theme is about liberation. This Aquarius full moon, it's about breaking the mold. It doesn't matter what your rising sign is. You can use this energy to step into your authentic self and embrace the unexpected. All you have to do is trust that the universe, God, the Most High, your higher self, is guiding you towards a higher vision. You know that song, Higher? Like what? Like what? We going higher, higher, higher. Now, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done. Because now we're going to go back through this again. Of course. Of course. I wouldn't be Ms.Blue the Oracle if I didn't do it my way. Now I'm going to give you the shocking insight for your rising sign. Shocking insight. You got the insight, but now I'm going to give you the shocking. Here comes the shocking part. Now, I want you to remember what I told you. I want you to remember what I told you at the very, very beginning. That is, these are timelines. This is giving you an opportunity to scope out and see what's going to happen. You get to use your free will. How to navigate these timelines, should you be presented or should you come into its sphere. But now I want to also tell you, because we got a lot of players in the sky, and there is some shockingness that's going to come on for each of the rising signs. And so gather your pens, ladies and gentlemen. Gather your paper, you magic makers, because now I'm going to give you, for the Aquarius full moon, shocking insight for each of the rising signs. But again, I want you to listen for your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign, so you can get a holistic view of the timelines that's going to be floating in these cosmic streets. All right? You ready? Are we ready? Let's go to the fire first. We wouldn't be right if we didn't go to fire first. Let's go to fire. Where are my Aries risings? Put the fire in the building. Let me know. Put the fire sign. Aries rising, Leo rising, and Sagittarius rising. Let me know when y'all ready. Let me know when you're ready. We ready? Here we go. So, Aries rising. You know, when I was looking at this and these visions were coming in, and I had to look at it very closely to just make sure that I was picking up these visions correctly. So here they go. If it resonates with you as with any of these, then great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Consider it just an opportunity to know what timelines are available for you in your rising sign. So Aries rising, an unexpected opportunity might just force you to face your fear. And this is a fear that's been deeply buried deep inside of you. Now, I must tell you, this fear could actually just shove you in a public spotlight. I don't like living under your spotlight. It could force you into the public spotlight. So the question, Aries rising, I want you to ask yourself, are you ready to be seen in a way you've never been seen before? I'm just asking, are you ready to be seen in a way you have never been seen before? I just want you to flirt with that for just a moment. And I want you to think about this. Because you got a hidden gift. All right? And I just want to let you know, it might just come out like this. Facing this fear is going to bring them out in a very revealing, dramatic way that might even leave you shocked and awe at your damn self. You might say, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Oh, you did that. You did that. So Aries rising, just hold on. Because listen, it's all for your greatest good. But you might just get a chance to get that spotlight. You've been trying to get in that spotlight for a moment, and you might just get it. The opportunity may get you to face a fear that was deep, deep down inside. So stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. because you are about to be seen in a way you ain't never been seen before. It might just shock you. You might be in awe at your damn self. Oh, it's going to be dramatic. And we know how dramatic you can be, fire signs. We know how animated you can be. Okay? Yeah, that part. That was for, but wait a minute. That wasn't for Leo and Sagittarius. I'm getting ahead of myself. It must be that fire in me. That was only for Aries rising. Leo, brace yourself, because we're going to talk about you in just a moment. That was for Aries. Okay? And Sagittarius, you can go ahead and sit down and sit back. I'm going to get to you in just a moment. But let me move over here. I'm scooting my chair over, and now I'm coming over to Leo. Where my Leos at? Brace yourself. Because it might just be a Forrest Gump moment. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. Brace yourself, Leo rising, for a surprising twist in your relationship. Because, baby, someone from your past is showing up like a genie in a bottle. I'm just saying, brace yourself. And they are going to challenge your current connections. You will be called for the need to redefine loyalty and love in a way that has never crossed your mind before. I am sitting here right now with my legs crossed. If I had some grapes, I'd be popping them right now because I can't wait for all of these juicy details. Leo rising, you must come back and do tell. Do tell. Brace yourself. All that loyalty. We gonna see. All that love, we gonna see. This is a good challenge for you because you're going to be able to use that courage, Leo rising, to show where your loyalty is. You're going to redefine that and your love. Someone from your past they on their way right now because today the 16th, they thinking about it right now. They on their way, Leo rising. They on their, brace yourself. They coming up. They coming up on the left, y'all. Coming up. They coming up on the left. Okay? So if you and your man on your way and you're out to dinner and all of a sudden someone says, Gloria, is that you? That ain't the time to hide. That ain't the time to stutter. That ain't the time to stutter. When your man say, who is that? That's my best friend. That ain't the time to stutter. Or vice versa, right? That's the time for you to say, this is my man. I love him. And we together. And it was good seeing you. And keep it moving. Brothers, when you hear Tyrone, this ain't the time. This ain't the time to say people don't call me that. They call me T. This ain't the time. You gonna have to say, this my lady. I love her. And we together. And then you're gonna have to explain, Harpo, who this woman? Who this woman, Harpo? I'm just teasing. It might not be that dramatic. I'm hoping it's not that dramatic. But either way, Leo rising, you're going to get a chance to get a surprising twist in your relationship. And someone from the past. It could even be a friend, all right? It could even be a desperately seeking Susan, where you have to let her know, listen, we not friends. I don't want to sing the song. I don't. You might have to tell somebody that because they want to run up on you in public and pretend like y'all are besties. And you'll have to let them know, oh no, me and you, we're not friends. At all. And I hope you can respect the fact that I'm not effing with you. Okay? You stay over there and I'll stay over here. All right? We good? We Gucci. Because I see you. And I know the things you do behind my back. And I don't value that. That's not the kind of friendship or relationships I want to have. So it can be any of those things. So it doesn't have to be just, the romantic thing. But Leo, the twist is coming, okay? Someone from the past is reappearing. All right. Okay. Last but not least, where are my Sagittarius rising? Let me tell you. Where are my Sagittarius? Where are my thought thinkers? Oh no, not my phone telling me it's bedtime. Time to wind down. Your wind down is starting soon. It's letting me know. Let me hurry up. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go. Your beliefs might just get flipped on top of your head because you're going to stumble upon some hidden knowledge that's going to shake your world. It's going to change everything for you. It's going to be like an earthquake in your soul. It's going to shake you to the core. To the core. It's going to shake you to the core. Here you are looking up something simple. Ms.Blue's talking about this full moon. Let me look up something. And all of a sudden, you're going to see that little ad on the side. And it's going to look interesting. You're going to click that. And then you're going to click the next link. You're going to click the next link. And next thing you know, you're going to stumble upon some knowledge. You're going to start reading it. And your whole world is going to change. It's going to be like an earthquake to your soul. It's going to be devastating. But it's going to open you up to a higher truth. A higher truth. What you thought you knew, you're going to realize, you know how the saying goes, I thought I knew, but I had no clue. It's going to elevate you to a higher state of consciousness. So all of the fire rising signs, you're going to get a chance to rise because that's what our rising sign is. It's how we rise to the equation. Melanin, unity, magic. It's been for 6 years. Well, that could all change in an instant, even more than those 6 years. That's why you think an earthquake rocking you in your soul? Oh no, that ain't no everyday stumble upon. This is going to hit a little different. Okay? All right. How we doing? How we doing? Yeah, earth-shattering. All right, so we're going to move on to the water signs next. Where are my water rising signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, we're going to do Cancer first. Where Cancer rising at? Where are my Cancer risings? Cancer rising. You're so welcome. Cancer risings, where we at? Put them waters in the building. We got 132 people in here. I'm about to have a shocking moment. Let's get those likes up. What are we doing? Let's get those likes up so the soul family can find you and send an invite out. We want to run this up. Let's get those likes up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. So if you're not subscribed, listen. It's free. You can do that. Would love for you to do that. All right, let's go to the next water sign. Cancer. Cancer rising. Now listen. Some of these I had to, I had to run it by the spirit world a couple of times. Make sure that this is what I'm going to put it out there. I think this is probably why I stayed away from this for a while. Some real ish. You understand? Some real ish right here. This is a very magical science, I feel, when you combine the two forces of astrology and also multisensory abilities and put them together. But I'm still navigating my way in this space. So you all let me know how this works out for you. Let's go to the water sign, Cancer rising. Now, during the time of this Aquarius full moon, because this is what we're talking about, around August 19th. It may come 3 days earlier, 3 days after. You might just uncover a family secret. I know. That will completely alter your whole sense of identity. Now, this revelation could ultimately force you to redefine your role with your complete tribe, shifting your emotional foundation in ways you never, ever expected. So, Cancer rising. There might be some family secrets that come out, that is revealed. But I want you to know it's going to shift you if this come out. It could force you to redefine your role with your family. It could shift your emotional foundation, something you never imagined. But it's going to bring you to a greater sense of your identity, of who you are. Bridget B said, I just had a family revelation tonight. Are you a water sign rising, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? Just asking. I want you to know. You all let me know. We just got a confirmation here tonight. But just know, oh, you're a Cancer water sign. Yeah. Told you guys 3 days before, 3 days after. Yeah. Sending you so much love. Sending you love, and not because it's anything sad. This is a secret that needed to be revealed. You needed to have this revelation And I want you all to know that all of this is for you to be in alignment with your soul and your divine blueprint. Okay? All right. Now, let's go to Scorpio rising. Scorpio risings. This is a powerful psychic vision or an encounter that could shatter your understanding of reality. Because what's going to happen with this Aquarius full moon, it's going to ignite, meaning it's going to set a fire, an intense spiritual awakening, a Kundalini spiritual awakening that is going to pull back the veil on mysteries you weren't ready to see until now. Scorpio rising. Where are my Scorpios at? Because this Aquarius full moon could ignite an intense spiritual awakening, a Kundalini awakening, having a powerful psychic vision or an encounter that is going to totally shatter your understanding of reality, because it's going to pull the veil back on the mysteries that you weren't ready to see. Listen, listen, listen until now. So you ready? You ready? You ready, Scorpio rising? Brother Lance said, I'm going through a series of attunement of higher consciousness right now. I'm on attunement 5 as we speak. Yes, Brother Lance. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Another confirmation here. Listen, you will have a Kundalini rising again. Okay? Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising. Perfect to be going through attunement, Brother Lance, because you're in the midst of a spiritual awakening and it's going to ignite these powerful psychic visions, even an encounter, from our dancing friends. We haven't seen them in a while. So if any of you bump into them, Scorpio rising, let them know I want my money back because I paid them in advance and they still, I don't know where they at. I don't know where they at. They need to come on back. We need them to get back to work. Oh my goodness. All right. So where are my Pisces risings at? Where are my Pisces risings? Put the water in the building. All right. So here we go. Pisces risings. This is an encounter. Listen, that could lead you into a totally new community or social circle. It's going to be an unexpected shift that feels like a quantum leap into a world, listen to me, that challenges your deepest values. Okay? Feel a lot of coming out moments here. It's going to challenge your deepest value, but it is setting the stage for a new chapter in your life. Pisces rising. It's going to be unexpected. It might feel like you just did a damn quantum leap into your most challenging place ever, because it's going to challenge those values that you hold deep. It's them things you say, I would never do that. It's going to challenge you. But it is setting the stage for a new chapter in your life. Whole new chapter in your life. I know, so dramatic, right? So Pisces rising, let us know. Let us know. Let us know how it's going. You're going to take a quantum leap. You might have thought you were on a path to go do this. You might have thought you were on the path to be in Circus Soleil and be in Las Vegas and be the top Circus Soleil person. And all of a sudden, whoop, you quantum leap. You on a farm. You got fruits and vegetables. You got animals you caring for. You growing blueberries and strawberries and got peach trees, and you walking around, you playing in the dirt. You done went from playing in makeup to playing in the dirt. But it's setting the stage for a divine new chapter in your life. Oh my goodness. Woo, that was a doozy. Them water signs. Okay, so now we have to go to the earth signs. Where are my rising Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn? These are shocking insights for the rising signs for this Aquarius full moon. Let's start with Taurus. Where are my Taurus risings at? So Taurus rising. This is what you least expect. Least expect. Taurus rising. You could be receiving financial gains, financial downpours that could come from the most unexpected places. It can come from an investment that you thought was dead and gone, that you wasted your money in, you put your money in it, and you thought, nah, not gonna get that. It could come from inheritance. Somebody could ring your phone and say, excuse me, am I speaking to Barbara Chase? You kind of quiet on the phone because you thinking this a bill collector. But you finally say, this is she, Barbara Chase. I want to let you know, first I need to ask some verifying questions. Can you give me your date of birth? I don't like giving out information on the phone. What is this call about? And who are you? And how did you get my phone number? The person verifies who they are. They give you the information. They tell you that they're calling from this office. They tell you the reason that they're calling is because your name came up on a document and they're looking for the person who this money belongs to, and it's you. and they just need to verify so they can get you the money. And you like, what? What? The other way it can come in, you know that job you used to work at when you were in the mall right before you graduated high school and they had a little program going on? Well, that company ended up going bankrupt. And when that company ended up going bankrupt, they had to invest in all of their employees, and your money been sitting for 30 years. And now they ready to close the accounts out. And now you getting ready to get your payout. The other unexpected place is you in a car riding with your friend. Your friend say, I want to stop by the casino. You say, well, I only got $10. You go sit down at the chair. You put your $10 in and you get nothing. Your friend walk back over to you and say, did you win? And you say, no, I didn't win anything. Y'all are getting ready to leave. There's a lady at the door that say, here, y'all can have these old scratch off tickets. I'm done with this damn casino. Y'all in the car riding. You scratch the scratch off tickets. And all of a sudden you won. You drive to the nearest gas station and you claim your money. Uh-huh. You know, those expected financial gains. But this could challenge your traditional approach to money and stability. It can push you into becoming a risk taker. You're going to take a little bit of risk, not a bigger risk. I'm not talking about take your rent money and go gamble. I'm not telling you to do that. But you do need to take a little bit more of a risk. Yeah. Once you get this unexpected, financial gain to start coming through. All right. Let's talk about Virgo rising. You ready, Virgo rising? Where my Virgo rising? Shocked, awe, and amazed. Put the earth signs in the building. Virgo rising, a shift in your career path. You thinking, I'm deuces. I'm out this piece. I'm just going to pay off a couple of more bills and I'm out this piece. That's it. Deuces. When this contract is up, I'm over. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm moving on. But it might take a completely 360 or 180, a complete change, shift, surprise, and you could find yourself in a leadership role or the lead of a project that seems out of character. You thinking, what the hell am I doing in the engineer department? I'm a damn accountant. Why they got me over here? But the universe is sort of pushing you towards your true potential. Don't fight it, Virgo rising. The universe is trying to push you towards your divine blueprint, towards your true potential. The universe is pushing you. Brother Lance said, my sister Dahida is Virgo rising and she just became the third manager of the Boat Corporation. Woohoo, let's go. Let's go, y'all. When I tell y'all I channeled this, I channeled this. Listen, I channeled this. I'm going to give it up for astrology, but astrology is a life learning subject. I had to dig deep for these. I had to go into the Akashic records to pull these out. Okay? So Virgo rising, this is what may come up, this leadership role. Okay. Capricorn rising. Where's my Capricorn? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Capricorn rising. An unexpected journey or relocation might be on the horizon for you. Listen. Oh, this one right here, big, 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 because it's going to snatch your ass. You know that movie? What was the movie? It was called Taken. The movie Taken, when the daughter and her friend went on a trip outside the country and their father was like a hitman. I can't think of it. What's the guy who played in the movie? I love this movie, Taken. I think every parent, every person who ever travels outside the country need to watch this movie, not out of fear, but out of awareness. I can't think of the movie. It's called Taken. And his daughter and her friend got snatched. Soon as they left the airport, they got snatched. That's it. Lynn, what's his name? Liam. Yes, thank you, Gio. Liam Nielsen. Yes, he played the hell out of that role. That wasn't no normal daddy. See, a normal daddy couldn't do that. So you got to be careful when you're around here trying to get snatched. Okay? But Capricorn rising, this one is going to snatch you out of your comfort zone in a big way. Now, at first, it could feel a little destabilizing. It can. But it's going to lead you into a place where you finally can build your true legacy. So this might be an unexpected trip, an unexpected journey. Someone may say, hey, I'm going to visit my cousin out of town. You want to go with me? Or, hey, you may be thinking about moving or something, sort of maybe your job offers you an opportunity to move. But listen, whatever the case, it's going to snatch you out your comfort zone. You're going to feel a little out of balance in the beginning, but this is leading you to a place where you finally can build your true legacy. Young Seasons 2 said, man, this all sounds like me. Sounds like you, Young Season 2. I know that's right. All right. So now we're getting ready to go to the air sign. But remember, these are all rising signs, but you are also listening for your sun sign and your moon sign as well. Let's go to rising. This is my air rising. Where my air babies at? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We're going to do Gemini first. Gemini. Where are my Gemini risings? Now, this ain't new for you Gemini risings, but a conversation with a stranger. Hear me and hear me close. This is a stranger. This means you ain't never seen this person. You don't know this person. This person don't know your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend. Stranger. Stranger danger. A conversation with the stranger is going to spark a revelation that changes your whole perspective on your life. Listen, this unexpected insight might just lead you to make some radical decisions. And let me tell you about these radical decisions, because these are some radical rhythms for real. Radical decisions to instantly leave your job, like I quit today, like you on lunch, you in the line waiting to get your sandwich and get your matcha. You have this conversation with this stranger. You gonna hear that go off in your head, and you gonna call and say, I quit. Or you gonna do like in the movie, put your mama on the phone. I ain't never coming home. Or you might just wake up, buy you a one-way ticket, get on that airplane, and never look back. Never look back. You just keep going. And when you get where you're going, you let everybody know, oh, I ain't never coming home. Yeah, that's from the Harlem Nights. Put your mama on the phone. I ain't never coming home. So be advised, Gemini. It is a stranger, but maybe not danger. Watch yourself moment. It's a moment to spark a revolution, a revelation that changes your entire perspective on life. All right. Oh my goodness. How we doing, Gemini? I know I'm cutting up tonight, you guys. I'm cutting up. I'm sorry. I've been up since about 4:30 this morning. Brother Lance said, my 18-year-old daughter is 18 and she's a Gemini rising. I got to relax. Yeah, you might want to relax. For she call y'all and tell y'all I ain't never coming home. I'm gone. I'm leaving. I'm gone. I've been around here too long. Okay, so now let's go to Libra rising. Libra rising. Where are my Libra risings at? Where are my Libra air babies at? Now, listen. Libra. You a little scared, Doreen? Ooh, Nikki said Libra rising, Aquarius sun, and Gemini moon. Ooh, listen, hold on, Nikki. You're right. It's important to know what's around you. Absolutely. You better start talking to the people in your lives so you can figure out what's really going on. All right. Libra rising. Listen. A unexpected windfall or financial gain could be coming in from a creative project or just that thing that you do on the side. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here is the thing, Libra. It might shock you into realizing that thing you call a passion, baby, that ain't just a passion. It can actually pay off big time. But there is that, it's just one thing. You know how Anne-Marie sing, it's just one thing that got me tripping. Libra rising is just one thing that might have you tripping because it's going to require you to fully commit to the path that your ass has been hesitating to walk. Listen. I don't know if you heard me, Libra risings, but it's just one thing. You're going to have to fully commit. This ain't no 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You know how you've been scared to go all in? You're going to have to commit fully to this path. And I know you've been kind of hesitating. You've been hesitating. Do a little bit here, a little bit there, hold back here. Call her out, call her out, call her out, call her out, call Doreen out. Call out all the Libra risings. Call me out because I'm a Libra rising. Call me out. I'm calling myself out. So let the record state. You're going to have to fully commit, all right, to this path that your ass has been hesitating to walk. You're going to have to go on down that green mile. You're going to have to lay them bags down and let me see you walk. Pretty girls walk like this. You're going to have to walk. Magic alchemist vibes. You're going to have to walk. Yeah, you're going to have to walk like this. You're going to have to walk like this. You're going to have to fully be committed. Priestess Erica, you're going to have to walk like this. You're going to have to walk for real. Brothers, let me see you walk. You're going to have to walk and fully commit. You can't be a weekend lover to this. It can't be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, it's got to be Saturday and Sunday. Fully commit to a path. And it can't be any path. It has to be that one you say, I'm scared. That's the path. That's right, Zara. Walk. Don't walk. Oh, y'all have me acting. We are having so much fun. I am loving this. Oh my goodness. All right. Aquarius rising. Aquarius. Aquarius rising. Let's see. We're going to get you in here. Don't worry. I gotta check my notes on this. All right. Aquarius rising. Hold on. Hold on. Aquarius rising. I need you to brace yourself. Brace yourself, Aquarius rising. And prepare for a seismic shift. A seismic shift. Let me tell you why I say this. Because this is like when we have a seismic shift, it relates to an earthquake, but it's an earthquake that shakes you to the core. When we have seismic earthquakes, it literally shakes the earth and its crust. That's how deep in the earth it's shaking. Shaking. But the shift, Aquarius rising, personality walk, personality talk, it's going to shift you to the core in your personality. In fact, this full moon is going to be a whole new world, a whole new you. It's going to bring you to an epiphany about who you really are. And it's going to force you, listen at me, force you to shed your old persona. That person you're showing up as today, it's going to force you to shed that persona. That part. That part. That part. It's going to force you to shed that. And it's going to bring you to that point of realization of who you truly are. It's like a total renovation from your personal identity. But what it's doing, it's actually helping you unveil the most authentic part of who you are. Call Me Fudge Pop said, I've been tired of me anyway. I know that's right. Well, you right on board. Yeah, this Aquarius full moon is going to bring you to that shift of your personal identity. And it's going to actually unveil the most authentic part of who you are. And it's going to force you into shedding that old persona. That part. That part. I don't know of what happens. Have you ever been forced to do something? That's not a slow process. When you were a kid, some of us can relate. When your mother told you to go to bed and you didn't go and she forced you to get your ass in bed, you didn't take your time and get in bed. You didn't say, maybe by Friday I will go to bed on time, Mom. That shit happened in an instant. When that belt met your butt, oh, you changed instantly and went to sleep. I'm not an advocate for child beating. It's just an example of the generation I was raised on. If you know, then you know. So this ain't gonna be no, I'm becoming. Oh no, you're not going to become. You're gonna say, ta-da. It's gonna be a ta-da moment. It's a 5 heartbeats moment. Nights like this, I wish. You're gonna wish raindrops had fell because it's going to be instant. It is a renovation and a revelation. It's going to happen in an instant. It's going to force you to shed. Yeah. But the beautiful part, rising Aquarius, it's going to unveil the most authentic part of who you are. Listen, this Aquarius full moon, this is like, I guess because I've been playing Uno online all day, off and on. And I've been playing spades all week, off and on, online. The little game. This is a cosmic wild card, revealing the unexpected and shaking you up in ways you couldn't anticipate. So I want you to think about each one of the rising signs. This is where the magic box of surprise is. It's going to challenge you. We've been talking about this. I have prepared you for this for weeks and months to get outside of your comfort zone. I want you to know that the ultimate guide is for you to move towards a more authentic and a liberated self. So I want you to embrace these shock waves. because you've been advised. You have your insight because these shock waves is the way that the universe, your higher self, God, the Most High, is sort of giving you that little pushing you into your next evolution. That's what's happening. It's getting you to that next point. It's a cosmic revolution. This Aquarius full moon. So, that was a mouthful. You all have to let me know. We're going to have to run this one up and let me know if you all enjoyed this. And I want to make sure that you took really, really good notes and we come back and share these things. Thank you. Doreen said this was great. Thank you. Brittany Vise says that was a whole revelation for me. Shaquan, hey Shaquan, said my mission is to continue to obey time. Laugh out loud. Listen, part two. This was part 2. I did 2 parts. Call Me Fudge Pop said, you need to get some rest now. Powerful, powerful. Wow. That's a fact. I do need to get some rest. Absolutely. Tremel said, this has been so powerful and unexpected. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I take that as an honor, Brother Lance. You said you came like Sister Myra tonight. You gave us the blends of the signs, Newt. Oh, thank you for that. Peace and love to you, Priestess Melanie. She said, I loved it. Listen. Brittany Vise said, you did that, Ms.Blue. Healing pools of lust and Ms.Blue, I'm nervous. I'm trying to relax. No, don't be scared because you have everything that you need. Remember, these are possible timelines. These are opportunities to grow, to evolve, and to see what the cosmic skies are going to be looking like based on our divine blueprint, and that takes into account more than just your zodiac sign. That takes into account. Misty said, I'm ready. I know that's right. Kevin, thank you, Kevin. Kevin Dunn said, amazing as always. I love you guys so much. And I thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that I did decide to do this. I definitely wish that we could have gotten it on blog, but hey, it just wasn't meant to be. It just wasn't meant to be. And it don't look like it's going to come up now either.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's still not working. Yeah, it's not working. So I won't be able to take your calls tonight, but I will, we're going to check back in, and we're definitely going to be utilizing the comments section, because I'm going to be coming back, reading you guys' comments and responding to your comment. Choose Love Always said, indeed, it was powerful. Thank you all so much. Shaquan said, temptations. Listen. We're all going through this together, and that's the beautiful thing. And that's the real beautiful thing. And so I want us all to know nothing to be scared of. All of it is beautiful, and it certainly can be. And when you get ready, when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, right? We ready. So use this as an opportunity to be ready and send it to your friends and your family members. Tell them to listen. They can see how it resonates with them, and you all see how this resonates with you. Some of you already have been giving confirmation already about some of the things. Y'all hear music? Y'all hear music? Y'all hear music playing? I don't know about that. I'm not playing no music. You're so welcome, Maria. You're so welcome. Oh, okay. I seen something with music. I just have to check so you all can know. But this is definitely a show you want to bookmark, you want to download throughout the week. You definitely want to put it up and play some music in the background. I want to remind you all that the expansion, the Galactic e-files kit is available, the new era for download. There's a magic mirror for working in that. There's all kinds of things to work with your pineal gland, your third eye, to get clarity, to make good decisions, to help ground you, to really help you open up to your multisensory abilities, to be able to trust yourself and have a deeper connection with yourself and what's in store for you and how to manifest and create those things in your life that you want to create. You can click the link, and maybe one of the mods will put the link in the showroom for me to the Galactic e-files. And I want to say thank you to everyone who purchased it tonight and those who purchased it ahead of time. You're going to get 45 minutes of detailed channeled information from me, as well as a PDF, 17 pages, and you'll be able to work with this. It's going to be powerful. It really is a Galactic e-file kit that you can use as with all of them, but this one is really going to help you as we close out 2024 and prepare you for 2025. Yeah. Now, that was exciting. That was exciting. I had fun. I had fun with this. You know, this Aquarius full moon is bringing in some beautiful energy. And what going, Griffin? What going, Griffin? You got the memo. You got the clarity. I love it. So if you all have some questions in chat, I can take a couple of questions in chat if we want to do that. We could actually close the share out here, but I love the time that we get together. And I have a few more moments. And since we don't have the phone lines, if you want to ask a question, you all can ask a question. I would say try to center the question more collectively for the soul group, as opposed to just those things personally to you. And maybe I can take a few questions, you know, that if you have some questions just surrounding some things that maybe you've been experiencing or happening in the world, you know, that you want to ask some questions about, and we can dive in. I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you. I love y'all. I love the way y'all entertain me, as my children say. I don't know why they entertain you. I said they love me. That's why they entertain me, and I entertain them. We entertain each other, but we also give each other powerful insight, wisdom, and information as well. So, yeah. See if I can copy it. Let's see. Did it do it for me? I'm gonna see if I can Niqua said, hi, Ms.Blue, just hopped on. How do I get the kit and how long is the offer available? You can get the kit. Can you see Brother Lance's He put the link in the room. I'm trying to see if I can pin it. Replace pin. There we go. I just pinned the link to anyone who wants to get the Galactic e-file kit, the new era. Click that link and it's going to take you directly there. It'll take you directly there. So the link is pinned in the top of the comment section. Oh, I want to answer Journey's question. Journey said, I just got the book, Mary Magdalene. Can you give me some information about her? Oh, yeah. Well, what's the name of the book you got, Journey, with Mary Magdalene? It's a lot of different stories about Mary Magdalene. You know, if you study a lot of the Gnostic teachings, they talk about Mary Magdalene. You know, some people consider her to be, you know, sort of, well, I won't say that. Let me see what book you got. Ain't no need for me giving out no information that don't, that don't. So Mary Magdalene, I guess the question I would ask you is, what drew you to Mary Magdalene? She has a beautiful story. But what drew you to Mary Magdalene? It's so many books written on Mary Magdalene. And the reason I ask you about the book is because that's going to tell me, you know, more about the perspective of what you're looking for. So I would say, what are you wanting to know about Mary Magdalene? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mary Magdalene, the mystery of the left hand path of the feminine of Christ. Yes, yes. That's a really, really good book to read about Mary Magdalene, because you will see the role, because basically, you know, one of the things, like I said, if you study the Gnostic teachings, they talk about Mary Magdalene because she is the feminine. And we know the feminine energy has been suppressed on the planet just due to who was documenting the information, you know. Now, there's a lot of teachings, and some of the teachings, you know, I'm not going to say it's you know, Mary Magdalene was a myrrh woman. And you'll learn more about that, because when I was studying about essential oils and these ancient fragrances on the planet, there were women who utilized myrrh, and they called them myrrh-bearing women. Because they used to have this beautiful fragrance that would just elude from their body. That's why when I tell you all about working with these essential oils, it's more than just for smelling good. It really invoked things. And a lot of the oracles were a part of the what they call the myrrh women as well. But when you study her, she does carry the archetype of what you may call a priestess, you know, as well, or a goddess, because she is that feminine energy. So she really helps you to understand about the darkness and the light, and talk about the sacred sexual energy. So she's going to take you into this. I would also, you know, this is a great read. Don't get me wrong. I would also challenge you to read quite a few teachings about her, because you can see her. She's also Lilith. She's an archetype of what you would call the harlots. You know, she's the sacred harlot. You know, she's Sophia. She's Isis, she's all set. These are a lot of these women that go by this archetypal energy, that is there. She's connected to the sacred grail. You understand? She is the priestess, one of the priestess of womb magic, of the womb, right? And she talks about how to connect with these deeper dimensions in the book You Have Journey. And I want to tell you this. In the book You Have, she talks about these deeper dimensions of sexuality and feminine power. So yeah, it's some good information that's in there. She talks about the feminine alchemy that is in there, but I also would have you research and read some other books as well. Some more ancient books that can take you into it as well too. A couple of things to always take in mind is who's telling the story. Who's telling the story? That's here. But that's a great read. I actually have that book. It's been a long time since I have read that book. But it's a great read about feminine power. But really, to get to know Mary Magdalene, study the Gnostic teachings or the Gnostics gospel. You'll be able to go deeper into all of that. Yeah, the Shekinah, all of that. So I'm not going to say they're the same, because there is a difference between how this story is being told as it relates to from a Christian point of view. You understand? And also from a feminine point of view. You understand? A lot of these women who wrote these books, a lot of them are feminists. And this is why you always want to make sure you kind of move around when you're reading these books, because you want to make sure that you have a well-rounded view of your understanding of it. But you're going to thoroughly love and enjoy this book. I think it's a great introduction of getting some understanding of Mary Magdalene. Yeah, it's a good book to get some in there. I can't remember, like I said, it's been a minute, but I can't remember everything that was in that book. There's another book. If It Comes to Mind Journey, I will tell you that is really, really good. That goes into, especially if you're looking for the sexuality part of understanding about the sacred feminine, about that information. Yeah, the Gnostics teaching. Yeah. Yeah. So it's a lot of really, really good information. So congratulations. That's great. So again, I want you all, if you miss the presentation that I just shared, make sure you come back and download. Because I go into all of that information. Someone's asking, I'm also a Leo sun with an Aquarius rising. How do I tap in deeper? One of the ways you tap in deeper into anything, doesn't matter what your sign is, doesn't matter how you rise, it doesn't matter what your moon sign is. Those are points of inception of understanding, is about understanding who you are. Getting to know yourself. Yes. Do I feel understanding your astrology helps you? Absolutely. It helps you dive deeper in understanding yourself on a psychological point of view. But really getting to know yourself is about really learning how to build a healthy foundation in self-love. Because this is going to help you uncover and lock this information that's in you. Remember, when we talk about our astrology and we're looking at our charts, this is representing points of potential. So it doesn't mean that you will automatically, ta-da, rise to the top of your potential. There is action that has to be taken, and free will has to be considered. When you infuse those two together, you get what I call the spiritual alchemy of life. And so you are here to really master these points of perception of yourself. But these are just points of potential. Every Leo is not going to get in the spotlight and want to shine. That's not a characteristic or trait of every Leo. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think of something now, I'm trying to think of some cliché-ish things that people say about certain zodiac signs. Every Gemini is not a genius or does not rise to the potential of their geniushood. They just don't. There are certain life circumstances, experiences that happen to us, free will and choices that we make that we don't get into. Thank you, Doreen, who's an astrologer. She said every Virgo is not a clean freak. Absolutely. And every Scorpio is not into the occult. So remember, these are points of potential. The benefit of them, because it is a powerful benefit. It's like going into a restaurant without a menu. When you go in a restaurant without a menu, you may very well ask for something and the person says, "We don't make that here." Well, what about this? Do you make that? "Oh, I'm sorry, we don't carry that here." But if you have the menu and you can see the menu ahead of time, then when you go in that restaurant, you already know what you can order, baby. And you already know. You already have a good sense of what's on the menu and whether or not you even want to go in that restaurant. Because if that restaurant is not serving what you want, you're not fooling with it. That's what astrology does. Astrology gives you a one-up. So you already know. These are points of potential that when we were coming out of the cosmic sky and we were incarnating into our mother's womb, we spent time in each one of these constellations. And our teachers were these planets, the planets in the galaxy that we currently reside in. You spent time with Mars. Now, some of you, depending on the degree that you are in certain houses and certain times, you went into, let's say you went into Virgo. And let's say you have Saturn in Virgo. You might be a 29-degree Saturn in Virgo because you spent a lot of time in that house talking, spending time with Saturn, understanding what Saturn was and what you were going to need, what tools you were going to need when you came to Earth in order to fulfill what you wanted to fulfill here. In order what you wanted to fulfill here. Then you left there and you said, "Okay, I want to go over here to Sagittarius." And you sat in the house of Sagittarius and you decided to bring the moon in. And that moon came in. And you was in Sagittarius. And along with the moon came Pluto. And Pluto was there for five degrees, because remember, spiritual time and physical time is totally different. And by the way, there is no bad or good, because that can't be measured in humanly form with your chart. There's no such thing as a bad chart and a good chart. Why? Because you participated in creating the chart. It's what you need for what you felt you possibly wanted to do. It's like all of us going on vacation together. And I tell everybody, send me 3 requests of what you want to do when you go on vacation. Some of y'all say, "Ooh, we want to go visit all the sacred sites, Miss Blue. Every sacred site we want to go see." Some of y'all said, "Nah, you know what I want to do? If there's an amusement park there, I think we need to go to the amusement park." Some of y'all said, "No, we need to go to some of those restaurants." And some of y'all said, "Know what? I want to go in a museum. I want to go look at some art." And some of y'all said, "Bump all of that. Let's go shopping." And then we get together and we say, "Okay, so many people wanted to go to the museum." Then those people raised their hand and said, "You know what? We thought about it. We changed our mind. Now that we're here, we don't want to go to a museum. I say we first go to a restaurant." Yeah. Everybody gets excited. "We going to go to a restaurant. Yeah, we ain't going to we changed our mind." So that experience you were going to get going to the museum, it doesn't exist for you no more. So now you have to navigate different. But it still was based on your free will. It was based on your free will. This is how astrology works, and they're points of potential. So someone can look at your chart and say, "Oh my goodness, you're supposed to be one of the most amazing designers in the world." And you say, "Well, I can draw." And they say, "Don't you feel it? Don't you want to design? Don't you want to get out there? Don't you want to be, don't you want to be like Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Saint Laurent and Chanel? Don't you want to do that?" And the person say, "Nah, when I was younger, I thought about it, but that ain't what I want now." You have a right to change your mind. These are points of potential. It doesn't mean it's just given to you. It's points of potential, and you have to take action, intentional action, in order to fulfill those points of potential. That means that point of potential, if I start going down that road, because this is one of my points of potential, the likelihood of me fulfilling that point of potential is going to be there. This is why you can see somebody that says, "For 23 years, I was a school teacher. And I woke up one morning and I decided, I wanted to be a pilot." Well, did you ever think that you would be going to the moon and being an astronaut? No. It just hit me one day. I guarantee you, if you look at that person's chart, you will see that even though they didn't start on that path, that was one of their points of potential, meaning it was somewhere in the scope, somewhere in their scope. So you have free will. And what you do changes everything. What you do changes everything. And by the same token, what you don't do changes everything. Everything you don't do changes everything. You gotta know that. It's not just what you do. What you don't do is changing your points of potential. It's changing your timeline. What you do is changing your timeline. What you don't do is changing your timeline. See, we tend to think only one way and we beat ourselves up one way. No. What you do changes everything. What you don't do changes everything. That's how it works. That's how it works. What you do changes everything. What you don't do changes everything. And I'm not telling everyone you have to run out and go get a reading from myself or anyone else. You can live your whole life and never get a reading. Never. You don't need one to live. Does it help? You damn skippy. It changes everything. When you don't get one, it changes you get it? It changes everything. But there is no good and there is no bad that's there. Or shall I say, it doesn't have to be. The world has lived in darkness for so long. I had this very, I don't know the word I want to call it, but it was pretty intense conversation with a friend about the only way you learn is through failure, messing up, and pain. And I said, that's fine if that's your truth, but that's not the only way to learn. And he said, so tell me your thoughts. I said, I think that there was a time that humanity believed that was the only way to learn. So we got books upon books upon books upon books upon books upon books upon books written that says that's how you learn. In fact, the first example we all learned was when babies are learning how to walk. Notice no one says a baby learns how to walk by how many steps they take. They say the baby learns how to walk by how many times they fall. And the baby gets back up, tries it again, falls, tries it again. Is the baby learning? Yes. Is it only from the fall? No. It's two things. And then we also have to be open enough and mature enough to understand that both things can be true at the same time. But there is a point where you can enter in your own perception, your own point of view. If you feel you can only learn from failure, disaster, pain, and hurt, then that will be your truth. But there's something else that has been brought back to the table. There is something else that other people already know. No, my friend doesn't have an H in his name. Nowhere in his name. But do you understand? So I want us to expand our awareness, our understanding on that, but only if you want to. Maria said, listening to your shows, Ms.Blue, has brought me into a deeper state of reflection on myself. So deep, so accountable. It's literally saving me and my family and giving me and us joy. Now that's one to grow on. I'll shade of that. Beautiful. That's one to grow on. Thank you for that. And thank you for doing your work. So I want us to know that planet Earth is the only place that free will is even needed. And it's only because things are so dense here. We live in a world, I personally feel we came here to accomplish a mission. And that is the mission of getting to know who we are. And a lot of us came back, not everyone, but a lot of us came back to bring light here because it was so dense and so dark in this 3D reality, so heavy. And because we had to work our way into consciousness so that we could see in the dark, because what we call darkness really, the crazy thing is, even though the sun is shining, the only way we can see light is because of the love that in the light that's illuminating in our being. Hence the reason we call the sun our father. A lot of ancient civilizations called the sun God, the sun god Ra, because Ra represents the light, the same light that is inside of you. So it's illuminating and reflecting light. So put that in your sphere, because it'll be a lot easier to navigate your life. If you're always living in fear and always thinking there is something dark around the corner waiting to grab your ass, and you're powerless. But if you knew there was something dark around the corner, but you knew that you could face that darkness, you could overcome that darkness, and everything inside of you, you had the tools, the knowing, the understanding, understanding to overcome that darkness, you wouldn't jump every time you went around the corner, even though you knew there was darkness there. In fact, some of us would choose not to even walk around that corner. How about we just cross the fucking street? We avoid the darkness altogether. Why? Because we got a purpose and a mission. And every time you stop to fight darkness, that ain't got shit to do with you. It takes you off your path. It slows you down on what you're focused on, what you're trying to work towards. Every time you stop for something outside of yourself, it takes you off your course. It redirects your energy. Now you got to get right back focused on what you was doing before you stopped to fight darkness. This is why comic books and superheroes are so powerful. Because if you think about it, when Batman ass would show up, when these villains would come along, these people were just going about their everyday. And here comes the villain, all because he trying to get the Batman ass. So I'm going to snatch one of you up so Batman can bring his ass out. So Batman can come. Because I know if I grab one of you who feel you helpless, who feel like you can't do anything for yourself, then I'm going to be your savior. Another way you can look at it is that you Batman, and that's your shadow, and you got to overcome it so you can go about your day. And both things can be true for us at the same time. Both things. And there are some people in our lives that we feel committed to, that we will help them when they're in that place of darkness. I would love to think that I am here to assist. I'm here to give you the tools and say, wait a minute, it's dark around that corner. Hold on, girl. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this. Wait a minute. Take this with you. Oh, hold on. Because you might need some of this. You might need a little bit of this. And oh, wait a minute. One more thing. Take that with you too. Just in case. You might not need it, but just in case. And you say, ooh, thank you. You see me on Tuesday. Hey, Ms.Blue, I just stopped by. I just passed 7th Street. Little darkness up there. I just wanted to give you that. Oh, I don't need that, but I'm going to take it with me. Yeah, I'm going to take, thank you. Thanks for looking out. Yeah, because you looked out for me. So I'm going to look out for you. Here you go. Take that with you. And some days we pass each other on the street. How you doing? I'm doing good. What you doing? Oh, I got about another 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes too. Let's go in here and sit down and chit chat and catch up and see what's going on. We're not fighting darkness every day. If you fighting darkness every day, something is wrong. They made us believe the struggle is real. not realizing our words were building worlds. And if you keep saying the struggle is real, this is hard, I can't do this, I can't take it, this too much, that's what you're going to get. Because you're building your world. You're building your world. You're participating in your world. You're you're building it. So I know a big part of my mission is to allow us to have more points of potential realized within ourselves. To get unstuck from out of fear and stop thinking that everything has to be wrong. Make better decisions in our lives. Take full responsibility for who we are, for the people, places, and things that we're responsible for. Act according to what we value and what we love. To lead in a very bold way. And to follow what we know our heart and our higher self is calling us to do. And to do that in a very, very unapologetic way. And to be of service and a guide to others, as well as making sure that we love and take care of ourselves. Now that's a damn soul group to grow on. But that's a lot. Everybody ain't built for that shit. They don't want that. They're not built for that. And that's okay. Because there's other places in this cosmos, on this planet, that they can reside. Everybody ain't built for that. They not up for that. That's too much. That's too much. But for the real ones, for you all, and I know you are, this is what we are about. And that takes a little bit of intestinal fortitude to get to that point, because it requires you to do your work on you. Do your work on you. Make sure you're taking care of you, because when you take care of you and love you, then I know you gonna love me. I know that's gonna be real. And I know you're going to love everybody else. I know you're going to love the things in your life. I know you're going to really put it in for everybody else. I know you're going to do it. Absolutely, I know you're going to do it. And it's going to be a reflection in your life. You're not going to be deprived of seeing that manifest and created in your life. It cannot be an oxymoron. It can only be that way if you are holding that belief. And by all means, you get to hold it. I am not your judge and Judy. If you decide that you want to live a life of what you call a struggle, live it. You get to do that. No one gets to do. The only thing I'm telling you is people who really want to live that kind of life, they don't go around complaining. They don't go around crying and weeping and saying, why me? And I can't believe. They're not doing none of that. So I also want you to know that your emotions and your feelings that are coming up, it is there for a reason. And it's not just to tell you to keep beating yourself up. It's letting you know, hey, listen, just maybe, as Erykah Badu says, somewhere back there you made a wrong turn. And we need to get you back on course. We need to get you back on course. You need to get back in alignment with who you really are. And the reason you're feeling so uncomfortable, the reason you're feeling so hurt, the reason you're feeling so sad, the reason you're feeling so down is because you made a wrong turn back there. But you can make a right turn right here. You can get on the right path. You can. So these stories that we hear, and Even Journey was talking about the book, about the left-hand path. When you hear this in the Bible and they're talking about the right path and the left path, they're talking about a Kundalini awakening. These are allegories. These are hokumology. These are stories about raising your consciousness. These are not physical people that once lived and was in a physical body that you can walk up and you can touch. It's about expanding your consciousness and your awareness. Even the story about Jesus parting the Red Sea. This is about the Kundalini rising from the root chakra, which is red, parting the Red Sea for the second snake to rise above, part the Red Sea, and spark in the pineal and the crown chakra where you come face to face with God. It's not talking about a physical person. And I think sometimes we get lost in the translation. This is why we have to have many teachers to come to the planet to keep reminding us. This is why you can go to Asia, you can go to China, you can go to Russia, you can go to India, you can go to Ireland, you can go to Africa, you can come to the Americas, you can go to Hawaii. Every culture has the same story being told over and over. It's about the rise in your consciousness. This is why the greatest quest is know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. Before you master yourself, you have to know yourself, or you will have a master. And this is what humanity has had. We have so many masters outside of us, thinking we're mastering ourselves. Know thyself. And it is through that knowing that you can rise in your understanding of mastering yourself. But you have to know yourself. And knowing yourself also means that you have to understand that these sacred books are not talking about people. They're not talking about real experiences. This is an inside job. Everything inside job. This sacrifice that they talk about from the Bible to the Mayans, they're telling a story of astrology and your consciousness and your organs and your physical body and your quest for growing up and living on earth. But that's a whole nother workshop and a whole nother show for a whole nother time. And I will be going on and on and on and on and on and on. It's too much to even talk about at this point. But I know most of you have come into this. So, yeah. Shocking revelations. You guys, I know you guys will listen to me forever. I love you all for that. I want to give you the realness. And when I say the realness, as real as you can take it. It's not based on my perception of what I understand and what I know, but information you can use, tools you can use. It is my intention for me to give you things that can help you on your journey, on fulfilling your life's desires and quest, being of service, falling madly, passionately, and deeply in love with yourself, and being of service and assistance to others while allowing others around you to be of assistance and service to you. Yeah. I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Dante for the super chat donation. I'm so grateful. What a blessing. What a blessing. Thank you. So that's going to do it for us. We're going to get out of here. We're going to have a wonderful weekend. This new full moon is coming up, and I want us all to definitely take some notes, come back, take some notes. I would love for you all to leave a comment. Let's run this video up, really get the engagement up so that we can start sharing more of this information out into the world, because there's another wave of consciousness of people waking up on the planet so that they can find a place where they can come, where they can learn, where they can understand, where they can feel safe to express themselves and get to know themselves and be around like-minded beings who are on the quest, who have a lot of insight and information that they can share and that we can receive from them as well, because it is a give and take. So on that note, soul family, I love you all. Oracle kisses to each and every single one of you. Let's keep the conversation going in the show notes. I look forward to hearing from each of you. Blessings to the seen and the unseen. In the comment section, when you come back and leave a comment, let me know some of your takeaways. Let me know how you're feeling about this energy coming up and how the information resonated with you. Marie K, love you. Marie K, love you too. And have a wonderful weekend. Let's be good to each other and have some fun and stay open, stay flexible, stay knowing. I'm just curious because one of the things that came up, and I meant to ask you, Journey, if you are a Sagittarius rising moon or sun, because that's one of the things that was on my list to pick up a good book to dive into this weekend. When you think about being creative, it doesn't just necessarily have to be in art. You can be creative in anything. If you're an accountant, you can be creative in doing your work with numbers. If you do hair, you can be creative. You can be creative while you're watching a show. So, maybe you're sitting down and you're going to watch your favorite series. By the way, Reasonable Doubt is coming back to Hulu. And I hear Morris Chestnut is going to be in the cast. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that season. If you haven't checked out Reasonable Doubt, you need to read it. It's about a sister who's a lawyer. It comes on with a Libra sign. You will see that all throughout the motif with the scales. Powerful, very powerful. And her character is giving Libra energy. You'll see that. Well, we're going to get out of here, but I love you all. Emily in Paris is back. I'm going to be diving in because I love Emily in Paris. That's coming back. I thought it was the 22nd, but I could have been wrong. If it's already back, I'm definitely going to watch Emily in Paris because I love that series. That was so fun as well. Brother Lance, you're reading the book, The Autobiography of a Yogi. Wonderful. I love that for you, Lance. I'm reading a book too. I'm going to tell you all once I finish, because y'all know I'm inclined to not finish. So I don't want to put it out there and not finish. When I finish, I'm going to tell you all about it. It's been so good so far. But yeah, share. And if you all want to share that, if you're reading a book, drop that in the comment section. The book that you're reading, maybe someone in the soul family wants to, hop on board and read it with you. We can get that going in the comment section. But I love you all. We're going to get out of here. So peace and love, soul family. Have an amazing, wonderful, beautiful, divine, filled with joy and fun weekend. and full moon in Aquarius. Don't forget the Galactic e-file is available. New era. Click the link and you'll be able to tap in. So peace and love, soul family. Peace and love. Ciao. I love you all. Peace and love.